want to share with you just some tips that might help you as a parent cope with dropping either your son or daughter off to university. Today I want to share with you my experience of dropping my daughter off to university and how it was such an emotional day with a mixture of happiness, worry, sadness, and then of course pride as well. So please do stay tuned toward the end of this video because I want to share with you just some tips that might help you as a parent cope with dropping either your son or daughter off to university. So anyway, I'm recording this just the day after dropping my daughter off to university, and I wanted to record it quite early after the event because I'm still quite emotional about it. I've still got a tear in my eye, and it was a very emotional day. Now, we set off early on a Sunday morning. There was a lot of excitement first of all because we were packing the car, everything getting ready for a new journey in my daughter's life. And it really was a very exciting experience. And in fact, even when we arrived at the university, I think it was overall a really nice day because there were so many people all experiencing the same thing. So there were lots of people saying hello, including parents as well. And we were sharing little stories about where we travelled from, etc, etc. And for want of a better expression, everyone was in the same boat. Everyone was leaving home, moving away from their parents. And I think a lot of the actual students gained a lot of respect for each other, knowing that, and a lot of comfort from each other as well, knowing that they were all experiencing the same thing. Now, we helped my daughter move in, we had some lunch together, we walked around the campus and explored a little bit, and then it was time to say goodbye. Now, this is a time that can be very emotional. I could see that my daughter was trying not to cry, the same with my wife. My son was with us as well, and all of us, including myself, managed to hold back the tears. On the journey back, I will admit that I did have more than one tear in my eye for probably about an hour to an hour and a half of the journey. And it was when we reached back home that it really did hit me. You know, I felt like I'd lost somebody. I felt like I'd lost a friend to speak to share stories with. I felt like I'd lost somebody who came with me to get pizza, to go on small shopping trips, and just to experience lots of different things that went on in day-to-day life. There was definitely going to be a real dynamic shift in our sort of little family unit. And that made me really sad. And yes, I did have a lot of tears, I don't mind admitting that. I was very emotional about it. Even when I set the dinner table that evening, I still set that place for my daughter, only to realise that in fact that space wouldn't be occupied. So again, even that upset me. It's even upsetting me speaking about it now. But towards the evening, when I started speaking to my wife, and these are the tips that may well help you in coping with this, is that we were very proud, and you should be proud as well. You've brought up your son or daughter to be independent, somebody who wants to continue their education with the view of getting qualifications and then getting a really nice job and build their own life and their own future. And with myself particularly, I was so proud that I saw my daughter coping with everything so well and being able to look after herself. She's grown up to be a very proud person, a very polite person, and very motivated in what she wants to do and achieve. And I should be proud about that, and so should my wife. And that was the comfort that we drew from the whole experience. And that's something you should look at as well, is that you've really given so much the first sort of 17 or 18 years of your child's life. You've looked after them, and of course you're going to be worried about them stepping out into the big wide world away from home, but they're only a phone call away, and they will be back with their washing, and throughout their adult life they will be back for Sunday meals. So yeah, I do feel a little bit empty at the moment, but I know that my life is going to be filled with so much more joy in the future, seeing my daughter grow up and progress through university. So that's my story. I hope it sort of helped you a little bit in your emotions as well. There were so many parents experiencing the same thing over this last weekend, and of course next weekend as well. So I just wish you all the very best of luck, and of course the very best of luck to all of the students that are starting out their new university life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.